Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the UFO show. And here I'm going to talk about more UFO experiences that I've had, but actual sightings. Now, I have had 2 occasions where I have seen something that I can't explain, and I'm going to go into a bit more detail about one of the times because the whole journey was unbelievable. I'm going to start with my first one. Me and my friend were driving down the road in his car, and in the distance there was a bright white light in the middle of the road. We literally stopped our car. It was late at night. We stopped our car, got out, we're looking at it like, what is that? No one else was around, but it was really bright. It was big, probably a quarter the size of the moon, that sort of brightness, and it wasn't really moving. It was just staying low, far away. We didn't know what that was, and it was kind of just dipping below the horizon. It was really low. This wasn't Venus, by the way. I know sometimes when that's low it looks like a very big bright star. This was way brighter than that. I have no idea what that was, neither did he. We started kind of trying to drive and we dipped down and we couldn't see it again. It was right on the horizon. Because we were driving around with trees, we were like, whoa, what is that? Sort of stopped and looked, and it was in and out of view for a while. But I didn't see it shoot off. It didn't do any erratic changes in its velocity or direction, nothing like that. It was just there and then it wasn't. Now, this next one is some pretty crazy stuff. So me and my friend who used to always talk about, we kind of, let's just say, woke up together to a certain extent. We used to talk about a lot of, truth about everything in the world, what's really happening out there, and we kind of unlocked our minds to new ways of thinking together. Now, we saw some unreal, strange phenomenon one time whilst we were out on a drive. We were kind of talking about going down the rabbit hole with all of these types of topics. We went and had a late night drive, parked up in a car park somewhere, and I was like, oh, we're going to see a UFO, kind of like joking about it. And we looked over and we were like, whoa, what's that? And in the distance, there was this kind of like bright light in the distance. And we both looked at it like, what is that? And it just slowly started fading away. This wasn't a satellite, because I know satellites move, and it was just staying completely stationary, really bright and slowly fading out. And it just faded out. As we saw it, it started fading out almost within 5 seconds. And we were like, whoa, that was crazy. Don't know what it was. As we were driving out, on the way in as well, these 2 rabbits were sat in the road and drove out. And we were like, whoa, look, 2 rabbits going down the rabbit hole. And then after the UFO, we drove back out the car park and we saw 2 rabbits again. We were like, oh shit. Rabbit going down the rabbit hole. It's just another odd occurrence. Of course, could have just been 2 rabbits there, but either way, seemed like at this time we were getting some sort of signal. Then there was something that I call the spirit. What it was is there was this patch in the road that just seemed like this odd kind of cloud-like of mist. It was a clear day, no mist around at night, and we could see we just like drove through this small patch, oddly shaped patch of pretty thick mist, and I've never encountered something like that before. It was just, in my opinion, something supernatural, something super mysterious. Could have been naturally occurring, of course, but at the time we didn't think so. And it was definitely a very odd, if it was a natural phenomenon, that would have been very odd, because I haven't encountered something like that before. But either way, it was pretty strange, and that was definitely an epic night and some pretty cool experiences that I'm happy to talk about now. So what about you? Have you had any insane experiences, any abduction stories, or anything similar? Have you seen a UFO? Do you believe you have? If you have, please let me know, because the purpose of this channel and the point of me making these videos is really to try and get some pretty cool conversations going on in the comments and wherever else, because as I've mentioned in previous videos, I don't have too many people in my circle that I can talk to all of this stuff about. So it's awesome for me to be able to make these videos and get it all out there and start talking a lot more about this. It'd be great if we can form a small community and just kind of let me know down below what your experiences have been, how crazy they've been, and what else is really out there. Okay, sweet. Thanks for listening. Until next time.